And we thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for coming out here. Night number 2 for the Buckeye Dirt Week. And we're going to get started with our modified heat races. First of 2 modified heat races ready to go. Here's the lineup for heat race number 1. 10 laps the distance. Everyone will move on to the A main, but how they finish the heat race will determine how they start the feature event. On the pole, out of Bethel, Ohio, that L&M Performance Bad Fast chassis number 10. That's going to be Larry Pickleheimer Jr. On the outside from Cincinnati, Ohio, the O2 machine of Patrick Alcorn. Row number 2 out of Jackson, Ohio, the S21 machine picked up a feature win here last season. That's going to be Seth Daniels. In outside of row number 2 out of Bernie, Kentucky, the 28 machine of PJ Simpson. Row number 3, that Express Services 111 machine of Jeremy Burwanger. And outside of row number 3 out of Cincinnati, Ohio, the 60 car of Ron Strack. And all alone in row number 4 here in heat race number 1 out of Greendale, Indiana, the 07 machine of Corey Skipton. 7 cars, 10 laps. Heat race number 1 for the Match Graphic UMP Modifieds, and it looks like Ron Strack not going to make the call. So we're going to go with 6 cars, 10 laps. So Joe Warning going to show him the 1 to go sign. Larry Pickleheimer Jr. and Patrick Alcorn on the front row. Seth Daniels and P.J. Simpson in row 2. Jeremy Burwanger and Corey Skipton in row number 3. 10 laps the distance. Green flag is out. We're racing. Alcorn jumps down to the bottom of the racetrack. He's going to lead them down the backstretch. Simpson into second. Burwanger looking to the outside. He's already working up to third place. Now Simpson slides up in front of him. Burwanger going to dive to the bottom, take over that second spot. So Patrick Alcorn out front. Jeremy Burwanger in second. Look at Seth Daniels working the bottom as they're 3 wide. Up front, it's still Patrick Alcorn leading Jeremy Burwanger. Seth Daniels up to third spot. Simpson in fourth. Pickleheimer having problems in that 10 car. Him and Corey Skipton battling for fifth. Still Alcorn running the middle of the racetrack out front. Burwanger with a big run down the backstretch into turn 3. Burwanger to the bottom of the racetrack. Going to slide up in front of him. Here comes Alcorn back under him. So Jeremy Burwanger takes over that top position. Patrick Alcorn back to second. Seth Daniels closing the gap on those top 2 in third. Halfway home this time by. 5 laps in, a 5 to go here in heat race number 1. Burwanger up front. Seth Daniels now working underneath. Daniels tries to slide up in front of Alcorn. Alcorn able to use the momentum down the backstretch. A lot of dust where Corey Skipton went through the infield that last lap. Up front still Jeremy Burwanger the leader. Alcorn in second. Seth Daniels in that third position. So Alcorn doing a nice job of holding off Seth Daniels in second position while Jeremy Burwanger starting to separate from those two as the white flag waves. Final time through turns 3 and 4. Jeremy Burwanger going to take the checkered flag. Alcorn holds on for second. Seth Daniels in third. Larry Pickleheimer comes home in fourth. But the winner, Driving the express services, Shelby Watson Racing 111 machine. Jeremy Berwanger going to take the win. Patrick Alcorn going to come home in second. And Seth Daniels will come home in third. Here's a lineup for heat race number 2 for the Match Graphic UMP Modifieds. On the pole, out of Columbus, Ohio, driving the 55 machine, that's going to be Jim Sakosh. On the outside, from Batavia, Ohio, the 68 machine of Adam Stricker. Row number 2 on the inside, now called Middletown, Ohio, home, the 3H machine, that's Jason Holland. And on the outside, from Verona, Kentucky, getting that engine back together in that Two Brothers Kuzman racing machine, that's going to be Josh Rice. Row number 3, out of Germantown, Kentucky, the 2 machine is Tyler Allison. Outside of row number 3, the 8 car of Jimmy Lennox Jr. Row number 4, the 610 machine out of Manchester, that's Matt Edmiston. And on the outside of the final row, the 5 car out of Columbus, Ohio, that is Clark Van Houten. 8 cars, 10 laps, heat race number 2 for the Match Graphic UMP Modifieds.
Okay, so I got a 5, but not...
So Tyler Allison had problems in hot laps and needed assistance off the racetrack, so he's not going to make the call here in this heat race. So seven cars. Slow pace as they come around to the green flag. Sakosh and Stricker on the front row. Holland and Rice in row 2. Edmiston and Lennox in row number 3. Here we go. Green flag's going to wave. 3 wide into turn number 1. Stricker going to lead off a 2 down the backstretch. Rice going to be in second. Sakosh and Jason Holland side by side for third. But here comes Jimmy Lennox on the bottom. Going to make it 3 wide for that third spot. So Stricker and Rice quickly getting away from the next batch. Holland still running second with Sakosh and Lennox right there together.
Tell me if I'm in your way.
You're going my way. I'm in your way, but you look this way.
So still Adam Stricker out front. Josh Rice running in second. Jason Holland in third with Jimmy Lennox in fourth spot. Everybody on the top shelf right now. Fireworks show by Josh Rice as he scrapes the wall through 3 and 4. Halfway home, 5 laps in, 5 to go. A little bit of smoke out of Matt Edmiston in the 610 machine. May just be a tire rub. Top 2 cars working the cushion to perfection out front. Stricker the leader. More and more smoke out of Matt Edmiston in that 610 car. And Edmiston. Problems for Edmiston. Battle back in that third spot. Leaders catching up to Clark Van Houten. A white flag going away for Adam Stricker. Good battle back here for third spot. Stricker able to navigate past Clark Van Houten. Final time off of turn number 4. Adam Stricker going to take the win. Josh Rice going to come home in second. Jason Holland will hold on for that third spot. Jimmy Lennox in fourth. And Sakosh will come home in fifth. A round of applause for the winner. Driving that Stricker Auto Parts Elite chassis, the 68 machine of Adam Stricker taking the win. Josh Rice coming home second. Jason Holland in third. Jimmy Lennox fourth. And Jim Sakosh will come home in fifth. And with that, we'll turn it back over to Wesley for the call for the first of 3 heat races for the Buckeye Dirt Week.
I first think it's easier to trust because you won't see much in that corner. Were you having track the road? I mean, I can kind of have a caution or something. Yeah, I can press that button and I can pull that regard. $195 split. Let's go down one more time. You said that 3 times. You keep making more money. You keep going. All I need is $5 more and everybody gets $100.
She's got something for you. She's got goodies.
Yes.
I figured everybody would do it until you get over here, they blow up the door up.
That's a different animal. They don't have to leave their seats anymore. They can buy them from their phones and sitting there.
Can't you buy them from home?
Not anymore.
Oh, okay.
They were saying you got to be on the grounds.
Oh, okay.
So your phone won't let you.
So I can buy it from my camper, but I have to
All
run
right,
up there.
What number?
Dirt on dirt, you got me. You got me, buddy. Test 1, 2. Oh.
I thought I was turning it on.
Hey, buddy, can you hear me? Dirt on dirt, can you hear me?
If you're talking about this guy.
Second. You scared me there, Lee. We're good now, brother. Okay. All right. Making sure our guys with Dirt on Dirt had the proper hook up, and he can hear me now through the headpieces. Ladies and gentlemen, we're getting ready for the first of 3 heat races. The Buckeye Late Model Dirt Week round number 2 here at Moeller Raceway Park. Field to be ready to roll onto the racetrack here in just a moment. Ladies and gentlemen, also got some breaking news. Remember the car number 23 of Walker Arthur. His problem with his car is terminal. He is done for, but he has decided to now pull out his regular super late model car. The green number 87 will be in action as he has parked the car number 23W. That was that red and black yellow 23 with mechanical problems. So now he is in his regular number 87 car. Walker the Bull Arthur. You'll see that here in heat number 3 coming up. Heat race number 1 on the racetrack in just a moment. It will be 10 laps. The top 10 will transfer.
They said Hensley was trying to make it.
I don't know, but
And actually, the reason why it says that is because everybody will go in. Everybody will go in for the feature. We'll run the heat races, we'll do the dashes, and then everybody will have it locked in for that 40-lap, 3,000 to win show coming up here later on tonight. So again, all of the drivers will be locked in for the feature race. Except for Soren Lauren Longbreak, the young lady out of Columbus, Ohio, has hand grenaded her motor. They found water in the engine whenever they were working on it in the back pit after hot laps, and they've decided they're going to go ahead and park it and be done for the night. They're going to work on getting another car, a new engine in the car is what I meant, and he'll be back on the action at tentatively scheduled for Brush Creek Motorsports Complex next Friday night.